Thomas comes from twin. Butler is probably the name of my ancestral profession. But Gerard, where does Gerard come from? Well, when I first presented myself to this class, I didn't know. What I did know was that every male from my dad's side of the family has the same name included in theirs. Carl, Mark, Mike, Colin, and I all have the same intermediate moniker, Gerard. It's a tradition of some sort. But why? At first I thought maybe Gerard was the name of some ancestral stranger who saved the life of my great-great-grandmother. Or maybe it was her lover, lost at war. Maybe it was the name of some savior of our family. Or maybe it was just an egotistical uncle or father with a legacy to lay. Your guess would have been as good as mine, but a quick text to my dad cleared things up. According to him, the middle name thing is a family tradition. St. Gerard is the patron saint of pregnant women, or children, or something. I followed this text with a quick Google search and discovered the story of St. Gerard, patron saint of pregnant women. So I knew who I was named after, but not why. I found no connection to anything I knew of my family's history. Why him? I was still no closer to an origin story, and I don't think I'll ever get one. You see, my dad told me that my grandfather's middle name was Earl, so this tradition must have started with him and my grandmother, who passed away, unfortunately, 4 years ago. I found myself asking myself, how come my dad is so spotty about the details of this tradition if he's only the first generation of its instantiation? But I guess he'd never done a speech about it in his comms class. Unfortunately, this means that the knowledge of St. Gerard's the knowledge of St. Gerard's personal impact on our family died with my grandmother. But does that matter? I mean, what's the point of a family tradition? To keep the family close, right? To keep the bond tight. For that matter, what's the point of any tradition? Holidays, Christmas, Easter, they've all gained meanings almost unrelated to their original purpose, and yet they still exist, pulling people together by a common thread. My middle name is just another thread keeping me sewn in with my male blood relatives. It gives us each another unique community to be a part of, a sense of belonging, if nothing else. I guess if my family tradition has shown me anything, it's that regardless of the personal meaning that starts a tradition off, its origin, it is the communal importance which develops over a long time, or in my case a short time, that makes a tradition so valuable and important to the individual. Thank you.